And hello, everyone. Welcome back to FPL in the Trenches, Frontline Prediction League in the Trenches, Frontline League here on, over there on X, Frontline Prediction League here on YouTube. Like, favorite, subscribe, all that fun stuff. I'm your co-host, Scott. Joining me, as always, is BeerMe. BeerMe, how are you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. How about yourself, Scott?
Good. I can run on my ankle again, kind of. To follow up on that fun story from 2 weeks ago now. I was able to walk on it nice and solid around Friday or so, and then slowly starting to like hop in place and run. And it reminds me when Seth Rollins got hurt, and like there's that trepidation of knowing it's fine but still doing it. Like you're almost gun shy to put pressure on your leg. I know it's a ridiculous comparison because all I did was bruise my ankle from like twisting it from landing on it, but it is that sense where like once I did it, I was like, oh, okay, I'm good. So it is still weird. Like I'm still gun shy to actually run and put pressure on it, but when I do, it's fine. It's just mental at this point. It is. I say that it is still a bit sore now and then, but that's going to happen. But there you go. But how about you? How are you doing after my ramble?
I'm doing pretty good. It was really cold here for like the past few days, but it's
Same
gonna
here.
be warming up.
It has here too. It's been. I mean, it was what minus 12 a couple days ago, but it was minus 18 for most of today.
Ooh.
Yeah, I mean it was minus 25 this morning, so I vetoed the walk at that point. It's too cold. Too cold. But
Mm-hmm.
yeah. But yeah, we had a bit of a weekend last weekend. We did have Genesis. Boop, there it is on the screen. We got the results of that for you guys today for FPL Genesis, and then we of course have Rumble matches. The go home show is next week, so we are going to add some kickoff stuff here and kind of go quick through it because there's not much we want to save that for the go home next time. Let's look at the Genesis results though, BeerMe. We did have a successful title defense by our currently only house show title, the FPL European Grand Prix Championship, as Aiden Mack did retain over the Goose. Goose he's getting into a mod step situation where he's not quite able to pull that trigger. Also a Daisy Knoll situation where I think if he won money in the bank, it would like take care of it. That'd be it right there. So I say that Goose could turn around and win a title very quickly, but Aiden Mack did turn him back and is still our European champion and enters the Rumble as European champion. He did qualify for the draw, so he could follow James Blake for all we know and go on to win the world title at Mania. That's next weekend. But how do you feel about Aiden Mack retaining? You did pick him, I think, contrary to the Goose historic picks that we do.
I did. He's really good, and it's good to see him get a defense in. So
Next up, we do have the FPL Global Triad Championship Tournament. 4 round 1 matches. FBU, that is the GMSG Bastion and Broken Nerds, everybody but you, did defeat Team Canada, which breaks my heart, by only 3 points, 144 to 141, where you guys defeated Atlas Kiyama, Camp Applestone, and Mac and Cheese. That's a strong, strong team, and you guys beat them by 3 points, which really is 1 point each for you guys to be able to do that. That's how close that was.
mm-hmm.
How confident are you for them all the way? I mean, I know you're biased, but it's house shows, and the rest of them are going to be NXT house shows. So Impact was this one, TNA rather. But even though, yes, Rebellion has been added before Stand and Deliver, but I do believe the plan is still the Mania weekend for our show. So yeah,
Makes sense. I'm confident in the guys to get it done.
okay. Well, how about this? On the opposite side of the bracket, so this is not... Well, I'll keep it this way. We'll go over here. The next part of it is the round table. So they advanced, Hiroshi Moses, Captain Krillix, Blackwell, and Static. That will be the next set of opponents for FBU. They did defeat Go Right, Mr. Glee, and X, 150 to 135. So round table would have beat FBU on that. And I can tell you round table would have beat any trio this night because the other winning scores were 147 and 147. So, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So FBU versus Roundtable. The three-way, myself, Red, and Bane the Bissa, we defeated the Second City Saviors, Hunter Williams, Jeffrey Warhol, and Memories, 147 to 118. And then also 147 to 146. 1 single point saw Diamond Syndicate, RGX, or Stella, and Jonathan Monroe defeating Ausa, Kevin Dynamite, Jonathan C.T. Martin, and Luke Ray. That's heartbreaking to have happen.
1 point.
One bonus is all it takes. Yeah.
Ooh.
That's how close that was. And I mean, like I said, the next round, it's Diamond Syndicate versus three-way. The 147, that would have been a tie,
Mm-hmm.
right? So, yeah. But that is, the next round will be at Vengeance Day, February 15th, I think it is. So we'll see on that one when we get there. BeerMe, you did defeat the Arbiter, 48-35. Took care of your former partner there.
Yep.
James Coster beat Relintendo by a point, 47-46. More high scores, 49-45 for Kyer, defeating Eli. Jason Blades beat Alexander McKennedy in a hardcore match, 41-33. Non-title match, former world champ Daisy Knoll defeated American champ Will Colt, 53-50. When you get 50 points and you lose, goddamn.
Yeah.
CJ Hawk beat Mark Steele, 42-23. James Blake beat Eddie Chairshot Wood, 50. Again, Blake, there you go. Versus 37. Payne beat Lucifer, 48-40. Dion Blade beat Kurt Colt 50-29, so another 50 there. I can see Boonjaw got 50 as well, so god dang. Danny Ledge Rodison beat Supreme Rock 46-28. Sheriff Dog beat Papa Snooch 44-30. Boonjaw, as mentioned, 50-49 for Mark Harper. So 1 point there. Again, 49 and you lose. God damn. El Cid beat Jackson Myrtle 48-34. Billy Grayson beat the Gaffer 38-37. And Push, beat Matt Zion 49-28. I think Matt had one of the worst scores. It's Impact, that happens. Like 5 achievements happened. Costner and Payne got nobody winning their 50th match. Bane the Bissa got a 5th tag win. Gargano curse for Aiden Mack by defending the European title, and Will Colt got 500 points. There's a lot of details in here with the write-up. As always, there's so much more that happens beyond the matches. We have, as you can see, actually you can't because I'm looking over at the side. There's aftermath from some of the matches. There's aftermath from the tournaments. There's aftermath between. It's a lot of stuff in here. Please, please, please go check it out. We have a lot of fun with this stuff. It's very cool. We enjoy it. It's fun. Please, please check this stuff out. It is written mostly by CT and myself. Red has stepped back a little bit and will be for a little bit, so keep that in mind. But there's the updated bracket. It is Roundtable versus FBU and 3-Way versus Diamond Syndicate at Vengeance Day. I think it says Vengeance on the screen, but it's Vengeance Day, old logo. And then Stand and Deliver for the finals. So we'll see how that goes from there. Now let's move on, BeerMe, to the Royal Rumble. And that is going to be, boom, there we go, Saturday, February 1st. And there's the Royal Rumble match itself. If you want to know who's in it, go back and watch the video itself that is live. Bookmarked for February 5th or 6th, I think it is the order of entry draw. Now that again is based on who they are. If any alternates are needed, they'll replace there. So, BeerMe, if you're in the Rumble and you're first and you no-show, well, the first reserve, because we need one, say that's me, I'm now number 1. Well, shit. But that's how it would be. So that's how those reserves are going to work if needed. So I think I was 46th, so I'm not making it in. So
No,
yeah.
I'm 69, so.
That's right. You were last. So
Yep.
yeah. Now, the world title is being defended though. Halcyon is facing Cam Popplestone for the world championship. Will Colt is facing Relintando for the American Championship. The Call of the Mountains are facing the MBPA for the Continental Tag Team Championship. And the GMSG is facing Jeffrey Warhol for the Canadian Cleveland Championship in a Varga Rules match. The American title stipulation to be determined. We'll mention that here. We also have Monsters Ball Deathmatch. Alex Kiyama versus Jason Blades. Daisy Knoll versus Hunter Williams. Billy Grayson versus Victoria Fiore. And Dedrick Cyrus versus James Coster versus Orion versus X is there as well. Now, we will expand on these here as I have some matches to announce. And you do as well, right? I think it's mostly kickoff matches. Yeah, mine are all kickoff matches. I don't know what you have.
Yeah, I got 1, 2, 3. I have 5 kickoff matches.
Same. I'll give you yours first, BeerMe. It is you, one-on-one with Eddie Chairshot Wood.
Oh, I haven't got to face him yet. I'm kind of excited.
Yeah, I don't think I faced him yet, so that should be fun. How do you feel about that?
It's going to be tough.
Newcomers are always interesting because you never know what to expect with them.
Yeah, hopefully I can get the dub, but it'll be tough. Eddie's really good.
Who have you got?
We're gonna go with. I'm gonna go with the tag to start us off. It'll be Monster Mash, El Cid and Memories
Okay.
taking on Annex Asylum,
Ooh.
Captain Krulex Blackwell, and Static.
Ooh. I can never bet against Cap and Static, so I'm going with them for that one. Off the
Yeah,
cuff.
I am too.
I'll give you a tag match. The Kings of the Ring, Bashford and Broken Nerd. They're going to face the Round Table, Hiroshi Moses and Jackson Myrtle. And as you can see, some of these matches kind of spin off of the Triad tournament. So, yeah. What else have you got?
I have Redhead 12 taking on Go Right.
I'm picking my girl. I didn't ask you. You picked the Kings, obviously, right?
Yeah.
Same, actually. Round Table's close on that one, but I'm picking the Kings. The Bashford and Nerd are the best team. I'm picking Red, though, over Go Right. Who you got? Go and go?
I'm going to go. Feels like the right thing to do.
I had a feeling. How about this? The Reaction, Jonathan C.T. Martin and Luke Grave versus the Golden Peaks, Eli and Mark Steele. I'm picking Reaction. They're out of the tournament by a point. They're out for revenge. Not revenge, but to steer things right.
Yeah, I am too. I have Hell's Kitchen, Lucifer Mac and Cheese taking on the Light of the Colt, Danny the Light Jordison and Kurt Colt.
Let's go with the Light. That's how I'm feeling today. Might flip flop next week.
I'm gonna go with Hell's Kitchen.
Okay. Light and dark. There you go.
Yep.
I've got the European champion in a non-title match. Aiden Mack is going one-on-one with Jonathan Monroe. Monroe's made some waves here and there with some big wins, and this could be a big one on a main show. He beat the house show champ, basically, the European champion. But still, big win in a singles match. Could be good. I think Aiden Mack's got it, though. He's got all the momentum. He's had it since Survivor Series. So, I'm not going against that.
I'm going to go with Jonathan Monroe.
Okay.
I usually don't pick against Aiden Mack, but I'm going to here.
Okay.
All right, I have Payne versus Pushino versus Jackson Myrtle. Guessing the Jackson Myrtle part is probably not a thing for this.
Probably, because I got him in the roundtable match. CT will hear this and see this and realize. So, Jackson Myrtle, stay tuned. You are booked for the show.
Right.
Keep that in mind. Maybe double booked. You won't be double booked in the card itself, though, so don't worry about that. I presume you're in the tag match. So
I'm going to go with Payne.
We'll get clarification on that for you, though. I think Payne, too. Yeah, I'm going Payne. Lastly, I have James Blake versus Salem Penn. We could have a Monroe-style upset from Penn here, but I'm going with Blake. I don't bet against Blake often, and I'm not going to.
Yeah, it's James Blake.
Okay.
And my last one is Kyher will be taking on Kevin Dynamite.
Kyher. Yep. Gut feeling, but I'm going Kyher.
I am too, but I want to pick Kevin. I'm going to pick Kyher.
Okay. I like that. Well, we'll see how that goes, and we'll see who's in the Rumble. Again, the order of entry for our Royal Rumble will be revealed during the first Rumble of the real Rumble, which presumably will open the Rumble because there's two. So we'll see how that goes, and everyone will reveal or be revealed as who's first and second, and it'll be a lot of fun. I'm excited for that. It is always super fun. So we'll see how that goes. But BeerMe, I think we're good. I think we can leave it there, and call it a night and move forward toward next weekend's Rumble. What do you think?
Yeah, let's do it.
Sounds good. Again, everybody, this is Frontline Prediction League here on YouTube. Like, favorite, subscribe. Go find us on X. It's Frontline League. You can also find Top of the Card Pod on X. Top of the Card Podcast, wherever you podcasts. That's a real wrestling podcast. We do our 2024 Best of. It is not edited yet. That is the plan for this weekend. You'll be able to hear our favorite matches, our favorite superstars, male, female, heel, face, news stories, team, breakout star, stuff like that. It'll be a lot of fun. And that's the second hour of the show. So it's a long one. We're back on track with everything there. We're already out of date on Corey Graves, not going to lie. There's that, but whatever. But it is a lot of fun with stuff on that one. I hope you guys listen to that one when it comes out. But until then, BeerMe, thanks again for everybody. Have a good night.